Yo, everybody. Welcome to the show. Uh, I had to put it on public. That's why you weren't finding it, Jaylee. Every time you go live on Facebook, it shows it as private until you have to change it to public, and that's a taxing, annoying thing.
All right,
So
first
we
off,
are
we had the Phantom Slurper. That's what
we
his
got the
name is.
Phantom Slurper, the Ching Chong Slurper. We're gonna call
That's
him the
right.
Ching Chong Slurper.
Don't forget
That's what
it.
I'm gonna call him. That's what I'm gonna call him, the Ching Chong Slurper. But we are live
No, if you're
on
Australian, you have to call me ping pong.
ping pong, ting tong, ting tong. But
Ping
we
pong,
are
ching
live.
chong,
We are live
zing
on
zong.
Rumble and good to go. So that's good.
There's an Australian there.
Verify here. There we go. Good. All right. So we are ready to go, people. Welcome to everyone in the chat. So far, all YouTube people, make sure you like. As soon as you step in the room, press the like or the dislike button, whichever you feel fancy towards. I'm not going to judge you too much. I'm lying. I'm going to really judge. I'm judging you heavily. Judging you heavily. Judging you very heavily. So let's talk. Last week, we covered a certain set of individuals from not just TikTok. They're pervasive everywhere. Are they on Instagram too, right? Some of them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And so we have a group of individuals who, unfortunately, chose a type of approach to life that include destroying other people's life. And so we're going to continue our discussion about these clowns. One very particular person is Dinesh. What's his last name?
Nishirvan. I
Nishirvan.
never released it before because it wasn't out there, and I didn't really want to be accused of doxing him. But
screw that! Screw that towel head. I don't care.
Uh-oh.
Screw him.
Is he? He's Pakistani, isn't it? Or is he?
Either way, he over there with all the
he's
ones.
Persian. Persian.
I thought he's down.
They got time for him.
He's down with the Mujahideen and shit, right?
No idea.
Yeah.
I don't think he knows anything about fucking
you weirdo.
Middle East, if I'm honest.
I wanted to tell him, hey, I had a good time fucking putting your fucking friends to sleep in Afghanistan and Iraq, but I didn't say that.
But you did now. I can feel free to say it now. Yeah, Catalina. He's that is him. Is this a video?
Yeah, it's audio.
You have to be able to afford a lawyer, and then at the same time, the person you're suing has to have money.
Reality-wise, no one's breaking the law. Otherwise, people would be arrested.
That's true. There are some little things here and there of whether it's slander or harassment stuff, but you have to be able to afford a lawyer, and then at the same time, the person you're suing has to have money.
Reality-wise, no one's breaking the law. Otherwise, people would be arrested.
That's true. There are some little things here and there of whether it's slander or harassment stuff, but you have to be able to afford a lawyer, and then at the same time, the person you're suing has to have money.
So hold on.
What's the context?
So he went on a podcast back in March last year, Cat and Texas podcast. He basically dobs himself in, and I was like one of 11 people that actually went and fucking listened to it.
So hold on. Let me get to what he said right. I want to make sure I get what he's trying to say and what she's trying to say. Is that unless you have to have money for it to be legit or legal? What?
No. So what she's saying they're not doing is she's saying what they're doing is not illegal, but it is. But the problem is, and Dinesh points this out, is people need to have money to actually go after him. And he's got to have something for them to take. So this is sort of the little loop that everyone's stuck in because most of the people he's attacked don't have money.
Doesn't he have freedom that we can take?
Well, yeah, at some point.
All right, that's next, Dinesh. Your freedom's next.
I heard he doesn't have money either, though. I heard he's broke as shit.
Hey, I don't care if he has money or not.
I think they've protected their assets. I think Savannah Sparks has protected her assets as well.
Wait, so what's the context on why he can't be touched legally? Like, well, what's his angle? I didn't quite get that.
Well, the problem is trying to sue somebody from a different state is very hard, and you got to find a lawyer that's willing to take them on because their reviews get bombed. So they'll go from like a 5-star reviewed lawyer to like fucking 2 pretty much overnight because all of his supporters go on there, and it's probably him as well. He's probably behind multiple fake accounts giving the lawyers bad reviews. But unfortunately for him, there are lawyers willing to take him on. So, it's going to end pretty bad.
I guess my question is, what is he being sued for? Slander, misinformation,
Slander's one of them. There's a few people looking at him for that. Like there's a lady who he's recently gone after, claiming that she went to jail for mistreatment of her kids or some shit. She doesn't even have kids. So her brother is a lawyer. So we're sort of looking into that. She's helping me with something else though for my videos. It's sort of in regards to Dinesh, but it's more of a whole. Can't really talk about it because she's got a few fucking cases going at the moment. But yeah.
So there are indeed measures being taken against both him, Savannah, and multiple others that are involved in this doxing regime thing going on TikTok. Am I right?
Yeah.
And quite a few things that you said cannot be spoken about because of that situation where it's being looked at.
Yeah, there's legal action coming for quite a few people that I know about and I've known about for a while.
In your estimation, do you foresee it going anywhere other than legal action is coming? Is it serious enough to go somewhere? It's my question, really.
Jail time.
Maybe. See, I don't really know. I don't know that much. Like in regards to whether or not he's going to go to jail. I hope he does. I hope he drops the soap. So
right in the bunghole,
and he can't catch it back. Like it just keeps eluding him while it's on the floor.
No, I don't like when it comes to Dinesh, man. I don't think like jail time's going to do him justice.
It's not enough.
He gets somebody needs to just whip his fucking ass. Like that's what he needs. A good old fashioned knock to where he talks all this shit. You knuckle up or you shut the fuck up. And somebody beats the snot out his ass.
You mean the Generation X approach?
Yeah, that's our approach.
A Gen X approach.
We knuckle up, man.
Well, did you notice? Did you guys watch the Dr. Phil episode he was on? He could have went to the studio, but he didn't. They would have flew him out, put him in a hotel, everything. This is how gutless he is. He doesn't leave his fucking house.
That was the one he got schooled on, anyway. He was giggling like Kamala Harris, like he was acting like he was all, and they were schooling him bad. Like people were insulting him, and didn't he end up leaving?
He promoted it. He knew that too, and he promoted it like the month leading up, knowing full well
he went on
got
Dr.
smashed.
Wow.
And then when he got smashed, he's tried to change the narrative, and only his dipshit supporters actually believed it. We all saw it. And I was worried when he went on Dr. Phil because I'm not a fan. And when I actually saw it, I was like, oh, so he actually fucking told the truth for once.
But okay, so if I remember the episode right, he got humiliated did he end up leaving prematurely the episode?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I thought he did. It might have just been the way they cut away from him.
Well, half the episode was him. That's how I know they would have invited him out there because he should have been on the show. Because if it was
he's zoomed
like,
in, is that what it is?
Yeah. I mean, the guy doesn't work. It's not like
he's afraid of COVID, man. He's afraid of COVID. It's COVID. I'd be afraid of COVID. It wasn't COVID. Oh,
he just
I thought that was an excuse. Like he didn't want to be around people that had illnesses or something.
Well, people are like questioning his height now. They're like, well, Dr. Phil's 6'2", and he didn't want to stand next to Dr. Phil and look like a midget, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, he's probably the same height as conservative. He's probably the same height as conservative Texan. They're both fucking midgets, looking like fucking the Penguin and shit. Fucking.
Isn't Static short, isn't he?
Who, Texan?
No, Static.
Conservative. Static.
Static.
Static is short too.
I'm asking if Static is short. I haven't.
I don't know how tall Static.
I'd like to see a battle between Static and Dinesh.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Static would beat the snot out that dude.
Static would break him apart.
He a New Yorker, man. Come on.
Static would wreck his ass. Dinesh can't fight, man. Dinesh hides in his little basement. He hides behind his followers, and he uses his followers as a shield.
So he doesn't have a job, right?
No, he doesn't work.
So what does he do for income?
grifts on fucking TikTok, like a lot of people. Like when I started looking into this, I knew there was grifting going on, and I wasn't 100% sure, like why. But now I've worked it out. They're all fucking drug addicts. That's why.
Now, and Karen, I know for a fact is.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, well, there's some conservatives. I've been watching this one lately. Cat, Tex, and all that. They're getting smashed at the moment because of the bullying of Mel, and they want to pass this bill called Mel's bill, which I'm all for because it's going to wipe them all out if they can get that passed. So that's sort of why I'm looking into it, because it's going to affect Dinesh and Savannah as well.
Wait, so can we go, hold on? Let's pause that a second. Dinesh does not have a job.
No.
Is he married?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I think she may have left him, but we're not 100% sure about that one.
So we're talking about an unemployed broke bum who is causing all this nonsense.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's
well, we know she's very pissed off with him because of, well, obviously people have sort of, I don't agree with bringing up his kids. I don't think people should do that, but she was very upset about it and went to the police in Mansfield. And I know they were on the rocks over a year ago when he was cheating on her with a certain person.
Wasn't that with
Hold on.
that was with that goat that he got, isn't it?
A goat.
Well, I'm not going to legit.
Isn't that what
I'm
they
not
do?
going to out who it was because this person's gone now. But yeah, he was cheating on his wife. He's done it multiple times, sending fucking dick pics to women. I know for a fact because they've shown me.
Ew.
Yeah, he cheats.
I'm
How
sorry.
does that look?
I'm sorry, man. I feel for you. I really do. That must be scarring.
Oh yeah, well, it's not very
Like
big.
He's uncircumcised.
I'm really sorry, man.
Did it look like it smelled like schmegma?
He knows I've seen it too because I keep fucking bringing it up.
Come on, man.
My video.
Come on, man. Like he took one thing that we were saying, and he went all the way. Like he went all the way off the roof with it. Like, come on, bro.
Decimeter Dinesh.
That's unsettling. That is really
No,
unsettling.
Dinesh like does. I'm pretty sure Dinesh has schmegma. Like
I think he is. He is the definition of it.
Like all his videos are like this.
Mm.
You know, he never shows like his body. Like,
have you not seen it? Have you not seen it?
I know
when he got swatted, he showed a video of him walking around in his front yard, and he is an Oompa Loompa. He is built like an Oompa Loompa. Like I'm not even kidding you. Like his arms are like only this long, right? They're like that, and then it's just this midsection like this.
So he's built so they're all built the same. They act the same.
All built the same,
They must be brothers.
Pinball.
Well, I had the footage when they drove past his house and filmed him. I had all that, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to release that. Like, I don't feel comfortable releasing that sort of shit. You know what I mean? Like, it would make me as bad as him if I did that.
But then again, I mean, gloves have to come off. Like,
yes,
we have to.
We're talking about people killing themselves here, okay? So it's not like he's innocent to the point where, hey, it's just him talking smack to somebody and he's just, spewing off some stuff about their looks. And we're talking about in case people are wondering why we go off on this individual like this. This, I wouldn't even call him a man. This thing has been directly responsible for multiple people losing not just their livelihood, but their life.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest about what he actually is. He's a murderer.
No, he is. Yeah.
He's a communistic murderer. And
he's
he
Antifa,
nothing short of jail time, possibly the chair, in my opinion.
If
nothing else, they should have the people that suffered under his hand. They should have an entire day waited time and just have them beat the snot out of him.
Yep, I agree.
And if people think that's going too far, if they think that's going too far, understand this. He did not care. He did not care about people dying, and he is laughing at their death.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Absolutely.
That's the worst part, is that he was laughing at their death.
And there's that old saying: in order to beat the wolf, you have to become the what?
The
wolf.
hunter.
Yeah.
You have to become the wolf in order to beat the wolf. You can't go gloves off with a fucking wolf. That dude's a wolf. So
No,
I'm not gloves off with
No,
none
no,
of
he's
these
a mutt.
fuckers.
Fucking little boy who
He's a
hides in
mutt.
his house, but they hired a PI. This is how I got all the footage and the pictures of him in the backyard. They sat outside his house for fucking 2 hours. He was out the backyard with his kids. One was in a pram, and he was on the phone the entire time on social media. He was neglecting his kids. So
He looks like the type of
I
dude
really
that-
did want to run with it, but I'm like, fucking, I'm not going to have like children on, on YouTube. I always blur that sort of shit out. But
Here's
was
my
the
thing. Here's my thing, though. I mean, Junkie, you're showing a whole bunch of stuff to me that I had not been aware of with this guy. He's married, or at least soon to be divorced, but somehow he's got a woman. He's got kids, but he's unemployed, and he lives wherever he lives,
Mansfield,
Pennsylvania. How? Like,
Easy.
what? Unless he's on welfare.
OnlyFans, and he's the type of dude. Yep, he's the type of dude. I'm
his
telling
family
you,
has money.
Threatening handicapped peeps, bro. Who the fuck is Tracy Bush Dweller?
Let's see here. I don't see him. I don't see anything of him right now.
He does threaten him.
Yes, I threaten everybody. Handicap.
I don't think
don't
they're
think
talking about you.
Young women, children.
Is he talking
Yep.
about you?
Just put that out there.
You know what that might be? You know what that might be from, bro?
What?
How much money you want to bet that's from the TikTok feud between you and the DJ Bunny?
I ain't never threatened her.
No, the cat one where you said you would kick a walker out. Fuck
Oh
it.
yeah, the cat one. I stand by that shit.
That's the
I'm
best
down with
you
that
ever
shit.
did.
I'll still do that. Hey, I stand by that. I believe that. Note it. Take note right now.
Can I
Screenshot.
ask a question?
Fucking
I'll
drug
say
addict.
it again.
Can I ask a question of Tracy? Does bullying go only one way with handicapped people?
Yes.
I'm just wanting to know if you're a moron, right? Does that make you immune to people ridiculing you back? I'm just curious. Like, if is it off? You can't say anything about handicapped people, like at all, because they're handicapped. Is that the logic that because they're handicapped, because they're deaf,
Thank you, Sam.
that's an off limits thing? Let me give you some advice. Let me give you some advice. If you have a TikTok account and you have the gall to say something about people, you better have the spine to take it when it comes back. If you don't have the spine to take it when it comes back, maybe shut up or stop signing. That's all I'm saying. You know, I don't care whether you believe in threatening anyone. Maybe they should shut up and stick at let's stay out the race. If you can't run, don't get in the race.
Oh, Tracy's doubling down. So, hey, Tracy,
okay.
hey, here's the thing. So I doubled down on that. And yes, I would kick her fucking walker out from under her legs because she's a piece of shit.
Y'all
she
people,
deserves
y'all
it.
people think,
And she don't even use the walker. Stop fucking trying to virtue signal
because-
here right now. She's up there dancing and shit, doing all types of shit. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody buys
y'all
that
have
shit.
oh here it comes. Here's it comes. But he threatened a woman.
So is Dinesh though.
So hold on. Again, y'all think just because you're a female and want to act masculine like she does, all right, that when the man comes back at you, we should stop? No, remember you wanted equal rights. Equal rights, equality. If you want equality, equality is not me behaving handicapped. Equality is me treating you the way I get treated. Not the way you get treated, the way I get treated. That's equality. So if you want to put that kind of crap on people, maybe tell your friend, the dust bunny, that they should not spew their mouth on places that it doesn't belong or they can't handle the blowback. Look,
she said
social
physical
media is
harm.
like this, right? I don't care about physical harm. You have two options at this point, Tracy. Bush. That last name says a whole lot about you. Let me give you some advice that take back to your community of people in that corner of the world. I don't care who is your friend or not your friend. You're sticking up for a clown. So I'm going to act like you are the same clown as she is. You brought yourself in the group, and I'm going to treat you like a male. Okay? You step into males, I'm going to treat you like a male. So if you can't handle what I'm about to tell you now, Now's your chance to cry and run off and go complain. So you got two options: shut up, leave, or back it up with something else. Okay, so here we go.
Because nobody cares.
You step to men. If you step to men, understand this: you're asking to be treated like a male. And if you're ready to be treated like
generation,
if you're ready to be treated like a male, here we go. And I'm not on my period. You might be. We don't. The period thing doesn't work here.
We knew we were going to get fucking trolls today, though.
Oh, she is. She is.
We knew it.
She's a good one. She's a good one. I'm glad she's here.
Ain't nobody worried about her. They're talking about a threat.
This is the problem with identity politics is they try to put people on pedestals even if they're pieces of shit. Now, you can be a handicapped person and still be a fucking idiot. You can be a person of color and still be a dickhead. You know what I mean? Like, you're not fucking exempt.
Hey, Darren's comment.
Where?
Yeah, I see that.
Darren's
on YouTube.
Bring it up.
Yeah, right there.
Hey. Right? Okay. Look, and I used to be friends with both of them, Cat and Tex. But if you go off into left field, I'm not following you, just because I know you. Here she goes again. This is an identity shiz. If she had physically threatened him, I'd hold the energy that she stepped into it.
No,
and all I said, what I say, I said
No,
I
you
would just
wouldn't.
kick her fucking walker from out under her legs.
No, you wouldn't.
She
I've seen
doesn't
her
even-
walk. I've seen her walk without a
Yeah,
walker.
she's walked, she's danced, she's jumped, she's ran upstairs. Get the fuck out of here with your virtue signaling bullshit.
Okay, let me ask her, what's her handicap?
She ain't got no handicap.
No. I'm asking
is a
Tracy.
handicap.
I'm asking Tracy, what is her
She don't
handicap?
know. Tracy's just virtue signaling.
Tracy, what is her handicap? Please tell me. What's her handicap? I'm going to give you a chance to explain what the handicap is.
And I'm gonna
I'll
say it
wait.
again. I would do
I'll
it
wait.
again. I would say it again. So I'm not apologizing if that's what you're looking for, because I'll say it again.
It's EDS,
Tracy.
Fucking EDS, all right?
Tracy, what's the handicap? Are you gonna have
You're
a
not
go
gonna
with-
win here, Tracy.
Tracy, what's her handicap?
They're all
It's been a
meth
long
addicts.
time to type this out because she was on a roll for a second, but now
She doesn't know how to spell out moron as a handicap. What's
Yeah,
the
she
handicap?
Look, I know what she's saying. She's saying like you shouldn't threaten violence on a woman. I get what she's saying. I think bro was joking, in my opinion.
I was.
You know, like
I was joking.
it's the same
But
sort of
Di-
person that fucking
Dinesh
commented on
wasn't.
one of my videos when I said I was the biggest minority on that app. I was joking, and she's like, "You just lost all credibility." Okay.
Yeah, this is what they do.
No answer?
Nope. And it's been
This is the answer. This is the answer I get. What is a physical? I didn't ask you moronic behind that question at all. This is the typical thing. I ask you one question, and your two brain cells couldn't spark enough energy to answer the one question. What is her handicap?
she is deflecting.
What is her handicap? Do you understand the words that I'm using? Do you speak English?
Hey, do they realize? So if they want to throw out her handicap, right?
I answered.
They
it.
realize on paper that I'm a 70% disabled vet. So when they're out there talking shit about me, do you hear me up there fucking complaining and bitching about it? No, I don't.
Yeah, it's gonna be a handicap fight. Like, you know,
I mean, we can handicap fight, like for real. We can both be up in there throwing our freaking walkers around.
She doesn't know, Marlon. She doesn't know.
Yeah, she doesn't
Apparently.
know because she's over here virtue signaling.
You
Her
answered
friend.
it. You
'Cause
answered it.
that's
Where?
my friend.
She answered, "I don't know."
I'm gonna have
Where did you? Where?
She answered, "I don't know," in that big comment.
So why are you
But-
in here defending something that you don't even know if it's a real handicap?
She doesn't know. She's just virtue
You
signaling.
have
no
no
that's
idea
my
if it's
friend.
a
Latest
real
video,
handicap,
Tracy.
but you're talking
She
in
breaks
defense
the
of her.
EDS down.
That's my friend. I follow her and I watch all her videos and I like them
Hold
and
on,
she
hold on,
responds.
hold on. I don't give a rat's hiney about a handicap, yet still that was the very first thing that you mentioned. I said she is not physically No, the first thing you came in here saying was don't threaten a handicapped person, bro. That's what you said. Okay? You were the clown that mentioned handicap, not us. You, Dick Tracy, you. Okay? Then you went on to your virtue signaling about women. I'll tell you this much. Any woman willing to put their hand on a man and hit him, expect a backhand back. Just because you're a female, don't make you exempt from the law of gravity and recompense.
Hey, get the next comment.
Don't tell me that,
one.
oh, you never lay your hands on. No. Understand this. When I was growing up, there were tons of female bullies. Tons. Because they were bigger in the age group that I was going to school with them with. They were bigger than men. Right? Much bigger. So they would be constantly putting their hands on guys that they thought were younger, weaker, smaller, until somebody showed up and did the exact same thing to them, and then they stopped. So yeah, putting the female moniker out there, it's not gonna help you. It's not gonna help you.
Said not one time I was threatened. Okay, let me tell you how I was threatened, right? Let me tell you how I was threatened by the people you supporting Cat's fucking crew. I was swatted 3 times after the first time, which I knew the person that called that one. That one was legit. I knew I was having a fucking mental breakdown. The 3 times after that, I wasn't. Your friend and her friends called the cops on me and had the cops come to my house 3 fucking times. Fuck them. Fuck her. And I stand by what I said. I will kick her shit out from under her fucking leg. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I knew women in high school that were knocking out guys. Like, so.
I mean, you had those fucking big aborigines and shit.
Nah, a big Lebanese chick. She used to fucking smoke out dudes.
They swole, huh?
I'm like,
fucking hey, dude.
Get her to fucking fuck you up. Better knock it off.
Yeah, this chick Tracy's just in here fucking virtue signaling.
I'll let her continue. Just let her keep going.
Her friend. That's my friend. That's my friend. And I fucking follow her. And I saw the videos and out of context. I don't even know what was going on before that.
No, but she does bully people to fucking kill themselves, Tracy. So, she might not threaten physical violence, but she does that sort of shit. So,
yeah, physical violence. If you think physical violence is kicking somebody's walker out,
besides that, this Josie Campbell fucking idiot, this midget that he was wearing a fucking cheap ass suit, putting a gun behind his back, looking at that. What did Misfit call him? The Walmart John Wick. Fuck, it was funny. I was watching that last night. I was laughing my ass.
I saw that.
Here's a question for you, bro.
Women all the time. No one seems to give a shit on his side.
Answer a question there, bro.
Pictures of like the Florida fucking entry sign, making out like he's going there.
So, bro, will you hit a woman?
Erica, will the women hang on a second? Erica, did the women hit first?
So if a woman say, okay, let's say this. Let's say it was dating Ronda Rousey, right? Ronda Rousey got pissed off at me. Think about it. She's a fucking UFC MMA fighter. She punched me in my face. Would I hit her? You goddamn right, I'm gonna hit her ass back.
Well, when you wake up, you might.
Yeah, when I wake up. So y'all be talking about don't hit a woman. There's some women out there that are straight up fighters out there. Muay Thai, MMA, and all the boxers and stuff. So if one of those women hit their man and the man's not a fighter, should the man just take it?
Yeah, take it, man.
Yeah, you should
to Erica,
just get beat up.
Oh, one of my friends.
Here's the thing about Erica, right? She's probably going off the philosophy of if a man does defend himself, the severity of the damage that the man will do doesn't compare to the severity of what the woman.
That's not
true. No. I can tell you. I can attest to this. That if I can tell you what I know, she believes that retaliation should be equal to the act, right? Yeah. So if you lay your hands, don't act like you can't get your hands laid on you.
That's right.
Okay. She does believe that. So I can't say that she's anti-defense of oneself. That I know that. My issue with a lot of the things that people, I'm not talking about her right now, I'm talking about people in general like to say these days, is the absolutist's idea.
Shut up, Tracy.
Never hit a woman.
No one cares about
you. Bill Burr said it best. No, don't tell me there's never a reason to hit a woman. I'm standing right here. I could name 17 off the bat. You don't do it. But there are tons of reasons to do it, but you just don't.
I've seen dudes that used to get their ass beat by their wives, man, and they wouldn't do anything.
Back in the 90s,
they
talked
can't.
about slapping women. That went viral. Remember that one in an interview? Sometimes they just need a slap. He was talking about it back then. So
Yeah, Sean
I
Connery,
don't
right?
agree with that personally, but I wouldn't
Oh
do
my
it.
God!
Hey,
Hey,
okay,
guys,
hold
on. Tracy's acting
No,
tough.
stop,
Hold
stop,
on,
bro.
hold on.
Stop, bro.
Let's post
Give
a
me a
comment for
second.
everyone
Give me
to
a
see.
second, bro. Give me a second, bro.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Now, I want to make this
upset.
abundantly
Getting
clear
cold.
that hear this. Tracy has just issued a threat. Now,
That's a threat.
To a disabled veteran, a black disabled veteran.
Remember, this is the same clown that said, unless you get threatened, don't make a threat. Now, if bro does show up to Indiana and takes you out, you gonna say it was unwarranted. Right? You gonna say it's unwarranted. You invite him to fight you, which is a threat. But if he does show up and beat the tar off of you, beat the brakes off of you, you can't walk for a few months. When he's done, you go say it's abuse.
I ain't got to go to
I'm
Indiana.
gonna tell you
Well,
now.
I can make one phone call and have somebody show
your
up to
beta
Indiana.
boyfriend would save you from Michael. Not even your little butt boy beta boyfriend will save you from Michael.
Nope.
I would advise you to shut up at this point because you've invited a threat on this platform and we have it on screen now. And if he does come like you invited him to and does what you tell him, you cannot and do not have a leg to stand on. I'm just trying to help you out. And you are a dog. You're less than a dog, Tracy, at this point.
Bro is very scared right
dogs
now.
are respectable.
She gonna be like, police.
Tracy, dogs are respectable and
Like
loved.
how?
We are not treating you like a dog. People love dogs. People will cry when dogs die. People will cry when a dog gets hit. We're not treating you like a dog. We love dogs.
I said, Jesus Christ.
Pick a different animal. Pick a different animal because we're not treating you like no dog. People love dogs.
Oh, I could fuck with these trolls all day. I enjoy it.
Oh man,
See, when they get angry like that, that means you won.
So now we have you on film with your little
4K
section here. Okay, good. So here's the deal. Here's the deal. We will all four make it a point to report that statement to the authorities in Indiana.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And it will be very easy since you have your name there to tell them exactly.
Hey, Jay, look up
who
that
you
name
are
real quick.
and find you. And we will make sure that they
You know I
go
was in
to
Texas.
your location because you came on to our platform to cyber harass
On
an
Facebook.
individual who has been swatted 4 times with the intention of making them angry. You are goading, which means you are harassing and bullying somebody. We never approached you. We didn't invite you. We didn't ask you a single thing, yet still you came at us. So remember who started this. It wasn't us. It was you. When the report goes out, just understand what's going to happen. This is your future from here on out. We will know who you are. So will the authorities. And we will make sure that what happens to you next will be no different than what happens to Dinesh. Is that clear enough for you, Tracy? Is that
Marlon,
clear
you're
enough
a
for you,
mutual
Tracy?
with her.
I think she gets it, but also like I'm a victim too because I'm scared for Bro now, so I might have to make a report. So she's
I'm glad
victimized
you
me.
screen recorded it. I'm glad you screen recorded it.
Are you serious? Are you scared for me? I'm
Oh,
so
yeah.
terrified right now. Oh my God. She
Tracy
said,
means business.
and
I
the
can
funny
tell.
thing is like she said, I never said I would come to Texas. How do you know I'm in Texas? How do you know that?
All right. Okay. Okay.
That means you're
So
a
you're
troll.
stalking now.
You
Now you're
just gave
stalking.
your shit away. We got
Now
already
you're
people on here
stalking.
looking your ass up right now, you dumb fucking
Now
asshole.
you're stalking. So you are stalking individuals now.
Yep. You just gave yourself away. You
Wow.
stupid. You dummy.
Hold on.
Hold
Let me see if I make sure I find it here because I gotta bring that statement up. There
I
it
wish
is.
I lived in freaking Canada
I
so I can
didn't
just
say
say what the
I
fuck
was
I want.
coming to Texas.
That's right. How'd you know I was in Texas? Who are you?
Huh?
Who
You know
are
what
you?
we got to do? Since she's on Facebook, let's
Is that a
find
real
her.
Facebook account though?
I'm going to find her on Facebook. Let's find
Hey,
her.
look. There's another one. Look at it. Look. A threat is I'm coming to Texas and whipping your butt.
See, now she's
So she
starting to
has
miss
been
the
trolling.
bullshit. She's frustrated.
That's
See,
right. Say
you're not
when.
winning.
Just say when.
What's the name?
Say when.
Tracy Bushweller. Okay, let's
I can
find her.
guarantee on my life that you would never come to Texas and do anything. I can promise you that.
You're getting frustrated.
Well,
Tracy,
she
just
no. What she's saying here, what she's saying is the way I'm reading it is she's defining what her being threatening is by saying, "Bro, I'm coming to Texas to whoop your butt." She didn't say that. Is
And
what she's
okay,
saying.
so I got a
Yeah.
question. How in the hell are we
But we can
friends?
twist it though and say that's what she said.
She's
'cause
your
How
friend?
are
she's
we
having a
friends?
time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
she's
fix that
mutual
right
violence.
now. I'm gonna fix that right. You
Is
know what?
she
I'm
my
not gonna fix
friend?
it yet. She is
Tracy
friends with. Here's
Bush.
a group she's friends with. Here's the group she's friends with. She's friends with the Man of Justice. How is beyond me? How is beyond me that she is friends with Man of Justice and speaking like a fool?
Racist
How?
white.
How,
That's
Sway?
why.
How? That is
Oh
crazy to
yeah,
me.
biological engineer, Purdue University.
No,
Okay.
bro. I checked her profile. Umbrella Corporation. That's from Resident Evil. That's just
Oh.
her.
Yeah, we're gonna fix this real quick. Unfriend that. Confirm. I don't want nothing to do with you. I want nothing. I mean, zero to
White
do with you.
supremacist, everyone, right there. Tracy.
Oh, that she's straight
Loves
up
white
white
supremacy.
supremacist.
All right, I
Antifa.
fixed it. I fixed it. Now here's the deal. Now that you're not friends with me no more, you can't be on my page. That's the best part. But we already have the threat. We have the statements, and we'll go forward with it.
And we have it in 4K.
We have it in 4K. Now this is
Sam.
the problem. This is the problem here, right?
Sam, look her up. Do your work. Do work.
A lot of people that follow and love these doxers will do exactly this. They will come and goad you and hope that you will retaliate first.
Mm-hmm.
And they will say the most off the wall, asinine things to you in the hope that what you do will make the first move and get them what they want. See what the idiot Tracy, that overweight cow, didn't understand? Is that she was the very first one to start the fight. And unlike most platforms, we finish it. You don't get to. We do. We do. I would give you one last tad bit of advice. Find Jenny Craig and stick diligently to her program. And when that's done, go back to kindergarten, restart your education, and finally learn something. Then the final thing you will do is this: get a different set of locks for your house. Make sure it's on the outside and lock yourself in. That way, the rest of society will be at a benefit without you. Because the only people that can really tolerate you is yourself and that ugly thing that found you to engage you. That would be my advice to you. Jenny Craig, and get that started first. Get your education and lock yourself in a house. You see, y'all come and think this is just going to be a fly-by-night thing and it's going to be easy. You know, it's easy work. They ain't going to say nothing to me. Not here. Not here. And I told people already, we ain't playing with the gloves things.
No.
We're not playing gloves. We're not playing kind. We're not playing nice. We are done. We are done playing nice with you people. If there are people out there that are being bullied, and we say, oh, you shouldn't treat firewood for no. You took the time to go bully somebody. Understand that the bullies, there are two sides to this. There are two sides to this.
There has
For
to be
every
one.
bad guy, there's a good guy. And sometimes a good guy can swell up the bad guy's face, just like that. No problem. If you think the story was only about Dinesh, it's also about their minions, just like Tracy. She
Hell
is
yeah.
no different than Dinesh. She's no different than Savannah. She's no different than the rest of the trolls on TikTok. None. Not any different at all. And unlike most places, you're not going to get away with it here. We have you in 4K. We know exactly who you are and what you're doing, where you are. You told us now. You divulged that. And you invited someone to fight in Indiana over words. Words. Words hurt you so bad. I know probably when you're growing up, you were not the best looking kid, and people harassed you a lot when you were younger, and they probably called you like Little Miss Piggy and stuff, but it's true. They're just telling you what they see. I mean, don't get mad at them. If you didn't look that way, they wouldn't have to say it.
I saw her right off rip, and I think she's an adjustable
Okay.
1.5.
I'm just saying, look, I was called all kinds of names when I was younger too. But that's what they saw. I can't blame them. If you look like Little Miss Piggy, then you look like Miss Piggy or Peppa Pig. I don't know. Probably more like Peppa Pig because your eyes are on the same side of your head. Understand this, though. What this platform is going to be for is not your normal thing. Okay? I warned people about this before. I warned everyone joining this particular podcast. This is not like the other ones. This is not too strong. This is not straight talk. This is savage. What's the word savage? What does savage mean?
That just means you don't give a fuck, man. You say what you got to say. You say what you want to say.
Savage.
You don't care what people think about you.
Not domesticated or cultivated. Wild, not civilized, barbaric, vicious or merciless, brutal. This is the savage patriots.
Yep.
We are not your typical run-of-the-mill people. We are not them. This ain't it. Okay, this ain't it. We done with that. We have been done with that for a while now. The reason I joined TikTok was because of a viral video. The reason I stayed on TikTok was because of all the crap I saw going at people who did nothing. I'm not posting anymore because I'm trying to save my account. But that's besides
TikTok. Shit.
I'm saving it.
The people on TikTok are fake as fuck. You see the videos they make with it, like Misfit pointed out, where they're looking off into the distance and the music's playing and shit. And Dinesh does those videos where he's got no fucking arms. It's the most ridiculous platform I've ever seen. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
They have a mental disorder, man. I mean, we all do trends. I'm guilty of doing trends on TikTok, but I don't
care about the lip syncing and the fucking dancing and shit. But some of these people, they think that they own TikTok and we're going to get this person off the app. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. You know, one thing about me when it comes to TikTok, I never change who I am. You know, what you see is what you get. You know, a lot of my videos are based off how I'm feeling at the moment. So that's why my shit's all over the place. Whenever you go to my TikTok, it's like boom, 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 boom. I'm just bouncing all over the shit. So a lot of people, you know, they're fake as fuck. You can tell by their fake emotions, and their fake eyes, and their fake makeup, and their fake filters, and their fake this, and their fake that. But then you see another video, Tim,
and fucking put a filter on TikTok. There's something going on there. You know, I want to see these people without those fucking filters on. I bet they're all fucking drug fucked.
Oh yeah, they're meth heads.
They got caught, and this is why they bullied Mel to death. Now they're trying to cover it up. They fucked around to find out.
Don't get me wrong. I use a filter on my TikTok lately now too. Just just cuts. But
yeah, I'm currently banned on TikTok again, so I can't post shit.
I can't wait to get banned again. I'm looking forward.
I keep getting banned.
I'm about to lose
all because I talked about freaking pronouns, and TikTok was like 72 hours. Boom, you're out. I was like, damn.
Well, I'm hoping to get banned on Instagram too. Like when all this shit's done, well, I don't have to do social media at all. I can just go back to YouTube.
Instagram's a little harder, man. Twitter's the way to go. Like, I love Twitter. Twitter, you can post what you want.
These people are playing fucking characters on that app. That's what they're doing. I've gone and watched some of their videos. You know, they do the side on one, or they fucking do a TikTok driving a car. Like, find a fucking quiet spot in your house and say what you want to say. And these idiots at the moment are releasing information without context. So we're all trying to get it because they're clout chasing. It's like, give us the fucking information and then make your stupid videos.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, a woman died. And these people were fucking looking off into the distance and shit, playing fucking Rhiannon. Give us the
Mhm.
damn fucking information so we can get some shit done.
So here, let's get back to the man, the myth, the legend.
That motherfucker.
Okay, this
I would fight him on sight.
this is a statement somebody made to him because he had been harassing her. Right? He had been harassing her, and she said to him, "This is why. That's why I'm going to give Dinesh the best gift for Christmas, another victim." And she said also, "My name is in my medical records. Every time he added me to a video, I tried to kill myself. When I succeed, what will they do?" This is his response to it. And I want you to listen carefully to this, okay? Because I think once you hear how he likes to flip himself as the concerned friend, not admitting that he himself started this whole thing, and when they actually are telling him what they're trying, now I'm concerned for your safety. Here it is.
You read the caption.
I made a video showing these white people who are perpetuating this lie that I led someone to kill themselves. And it is very harmful. It was designed to bring me harm, to try to hurt my platform, whatever. This one, Rebecca Bloomer, she'll be abusive and harmful to me. She'll threaten to release like revenge porn. She has gone as far as lying about me being a literal terrorist, not just her being racist, but her on top of being racist, trying to get me actually harmed by trying to say, oh, I was in the military and I was a counterterrorism. And with my expertise, I'm telling all of you, he's a terrorist. That's the video she made. And that was starting to go viral. So I had to respond to it and say, I'm not. And then she said, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to try to kill myself because you made that video. And it seems to be an ongoing pattern of her saying this. As much as I hate you, Rebecca, as much as you have abused me, my family, and just constantly harassed me for years before I ever even responded to you to tell you to stop, and then said, that's harassment. As terrible as a human being you are, you got a kid at home, and I don't want anything terrible to happen to you. So we're going to do a wellness check.
Now, I want people to understand how that's a threat too. This is how you tell people that you want to shut up. Shut up. I know you have children. I know you have children. You might want to back off now because I know you have children. This is Dinesh. This is how he operates. He will come forward and act as though he's the most concerned. I'm going to do a wellness check. Anybody ask you to do a wellness check on me? She ain't your friend.
Yep.
You said you hate her. In the same video, you hate her. You say, I know you have children, so I'm going to do a wellness check. Your attempt is to try and get her children removed. You despicable, worthless towelhead. I don't understand people like this guy. I understand maybe as a child you were probably touched by all the men that were around you. I get it. You look like that kind of person. And your mom and dad didn't stand up for them and did not stand up for you and back you up. Right? They didn't back you up. But you can't be doing this kind of nonsense. You can't. That is, I don't care what anybody tells me. That's a threat.
That's this is his manipulation tactics. Now, I do think he grew up, he learnt to manipulate at a young age. He was probably manipulating his parents into buying him toys and shit. I don't think this is, someone claims that it was after 9/11 and all this sort of shit. I don't think so. I think he learnt to manipulate at a very young age. He weaponizes the fact that he's a fucking Middle Eastern person and his life's in danger. Who the fuck believes that shit? It's so stupid.
No one.
Weak-minded people do.
This Apple Bell's a fucking liar.
Okay. Check on your whole family situation. You got a daughter at home just to make sure you're all safe. So I made a video.
You hear that? I hope you heard exactly what he said. Now, if he calls for a wellness check, this is how, and I don't know who this is, but you know there are tons of people that serve time in jail for nothing at all, right? You are aware of that, right? I mean, maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know about people that are innocent going to jail. Maybe you're just living in your own little bubble. Maybe you are. But if somebody with the kind of platform that this moron has calls for a so-called wellness check, and he has a whole lot of people in his back pocket, which he does, and he brings up the topic of children to them, there are all kinds of sadistic things that can take place from that. Dinesh is purposefully weaponizing things that he says against people, especially if he has to use their children. He doesn't care about whether she unalives herself. In fact, he's hoping that she does. He figures if he can put her child as a portion of this idea in there, that what will end up happening is that they'll come, take her children, and that she will unalive herself. That's his plan. He is all about trying to kill people.
Well, Rebecca did attempt her own life several times last year. So, you know, he's trying to succeed. But she's also got a stalker named Melissa. Not Mel Nation, it's another one. And she flew into my DMs abusing me because I played some audio. I pitch correct, like I pitch shifted it up so you couldn't hear who it was, and she's making all sorts of threats. And so I was sort of playing back a bit. And then when I went back in there later, she deleted her comments in my DMs to try and make it look like she was a victim. I'm like, release the video. I'd love to play with this one because I've always heard of these fucking people doing that.
So I'm assuming that this is another one of the troll people. This is what I'm going to assume.
Oh, it is.
I'm going to bank money on that. Thank you,
Apple
Jay.
Bell.
I got it. I'm going to paste this here. Listen up.
Voodoo doll's name. Pablo? Yeah, like a guy is me, and I went angry, and I yeet Pablo. Yeah, you can yeet Pablo. And I can talk to him names in his ear. Yeah, just like he does to mommy. Yeah. Is that?
I hope you see. This is how we make CPS go for her. CPS needs to know it's unsafe. I'm going to tell you what she's doing with her child. For you moronic, deceptive, idiotic, foolish people out there. She's teaching her child how to not keep issues inside and internalize it. She's using a doll and saying, whenever you're frustrated, yeet the doll instead. It is displacement. He is putting this stuff out there to purposefully get her children removed. Purposefully.
Mm-hmm.
In return, he is hoping that with the removal of her children, she will kill herself.
Yep.
He is hoping that when the children get taken,
narrow down
she will
who
kill herself.
Annabelle is, because there's only really a few people banging on with that narrative.
Look at this. I'm going to block. If I could, oh my. She teaches her child, of course, to harm a doll, you jackwagon. A doll. What kind of world do we live in when we have these kinds of retards in the world? Like, honestly. You have to be mentally unstable or just plain old retarded. Like, you have to be retarded. You were the one apple that fell and got crushed and thought you were fine. How moronic. Yes, she's teaching her to not take it out on people. Take it out on a doll. Do you know how? It's like a stress ball. You ever had a stress ball? You ever see people go to the gym and beat a punching bag?
Yep.
To avoid hitting people? I swear, some of you grew up just dumb. Yes, I do. Man, you want me to use you as my punching bag instead? Would you like it if I use you as my punching bag? Can I use you? since you don't want me hitting a punching bag, it's inanimate. You want me
Do
to
it.
use you?
Do it.
My parents did it. I do it with my kids. It's called a gym. You're probably one of those obese, overweight, smell like old ham, moldy stuff under your arms. You got warts all over you. That's probably you. Or you're emaciated and weak.
Here comes Marlon.
Right? That's you. No, most parents will tell somebody, do not take your anger out on somebody. Go to the gym, work it out, find a punching bag. She's telling her child to use it on a doll. A doll. Y'all got a problem with her using a doll. Yet still you have these perverted CPS people that will teach children about sex with a doll. You got no problem with that.
Ooh.
Y'all got no problem with that.
She asked at 4
I
years
don't care if you
old.
like my content, Apple. Leave my content alone. I don't need you. If you are this level of stupid, you don't understand my content to begin with. And I don't need retarded people following my content.
Apple's not a fan of yours. They're regurgitating the same narrative these fucking Daneland idiots are doing.
What do you
And
think they have karate class for you, Jack? What do you think they need karate class for?
Yep, that's right.
Channeling aggression. That's how it works. I don't get it.
I don't
Erica's
know.
the same
Look,
way.
man,
Erica's the
this-
same way.
this-
Look,
this-
look, just
this nation of people today, y'all ain't gonna survive.
Ain't
You're
gonna
not gonna
survive.
survive.
We can have a civil war tomorrow. Civil war can start. Half these people on here, majority of these people that are talking crap in here wouldn't survive.
Look,
wouldn't
I have a
survive.
7-year-old. I have a 7-year-old. And when he gets frustrated, first I tell him to breathe, and then he can go punch something. He can punch whatever he wants as long as it's not people.
Like now, Marlon, you notice how she threw out little baby girl. She was trying to hone into your what?
What, my sensitive side? That
Yeah.
I don't have that right now.
Yeah, there ain't no sensitive side here.
I don't have that right now.
That video, that Rebecca's video, was much worse than that. I got told she was saying kill, yeet. I never saw that video. I don't listen to these fucking trolls. They're morons. So I don't go and check the shit that they tell me to check. But now I've seen it.
Don't try and sugarcoat nothing, Apple. I don't want. If I find I'm going to go see if you are actually subscribed to my channel. If you are subscribed to any of my channels, I'm blocking you.
Block. Do it.
Like, I'm dead serious. If I find you subscribed to Straight Talk, I'm blocking you off the bat. If I find you subscribed to Too Strong, I'm blocking you off the bat. That's the level of stupid that you are. I don't want you as a follower. Leave right now. You can block us. Just stop.
What they're going to try and do is they're going to try and make it look like you're turning on your supporters. This is what Dinesh does.
That's good, but my supporters know how I move. My supporters know how I move. This is normal for them.
Yours.
This is normal for them. They know what I'm. They know what I'm about.
Before you punt them, just check when they start.
Yes, you absolute idiot. He is 7, and I'm teaching him to project. Yes, you know why? Because there are perverts out there, probably like you.
isn't that what
There are
Rebecca's
probably
doing with
perverts
this
out
video?
there like you who will want to do him harm. And you know what I want him to be able to do? Harm them first. You know what he's going to learn next year? You want me to tell you what my 8-year-old is going to learn next year? He's going to learn to fire his first weapon at 8. Yeah. He's going to learn gun safety at 8.
My son learned that already.
You mad? You mad yet? I'm going to teach him gun safety. Then he's going to learn knives.
Damn
He's going to learn CQC from me with knives. Does that upset you? I hope that upsets you.
Sorry, Erica, we didn't see your comment.
No, I did. I saw her. She said just what Erica said. But could that not in turn cause the child to do it to humans? No. A lot of children who abuse as an adult started with animals and dolls. That's Erica, and she's like, "Don't you agree with that?" And so she's kind of following suit with what's her face, Apple Bell.
No, I will teach my children. I will teach my children to follow what I did as a youth to protect themselves from idiots in this world. I will teach my daughter to use a knife, and not just any knife. I hope people get what that means. Not just any knife. You know, the one that she shouldn't have? That's the one that she's going to have.
Yeah, he keeps blocking me when I drop his name in his comment section. What's going on with him?
Who's that?
Foot Junkie. I know who he is. Fucking idiot.
Not fucking Foot Junkie. That guy.
Where?
On Facebook?
Yeah, Foot Junkie.
He's on TikTok.
Oh.
So don't tell me that is a very good helpful parenting tip. You use the doll as an object lesson. You don't tell the child, hey, if someone's pissing you off, go punch them in the nuts or stab them. That's not what you tell the kid. You learn to understand how and where to direct your energies. That's child abuse now. But telling somebody to kill themselves like Dinesh does, that's fine.
That's right.
That is completely okay. Right?
And psychologically pushing them to do so.
Laughing at people who've lost their lives to COVID, that's okay too, because he does that a lot too. Right?
Because he's a piece of shit, dude. That he's a bottom feeder. He's the lowest of the low.
Erica, you
Dude
don't
has nothing to offer anyone.
I cannot and I will not stand here, sit here, be here, and listen to kind of stupidity that some of you spew.
Danny's in the house. Hey, Danny.
Yeah, she's Australian.
Yeah, she's good pupils.
She told me about Kat and Tex back when I first started. I didn't really bother with them because like their following's so small, but now I've actually seen what they've been doing. And they are connected to Dinesh and Sav, so it's still within my niche. She's thinking it. Fuck moron.
Yeah. They're very connected. They're all connected. They've actually had them. I think you posted something or someone posted something about Dinesh on their fucking podcast, the Freedom Fam, whatever that. I call their podcast like TikTok.
Oh, they bought following too.
Extreme.
I noticed. They bought following on YouTube, and I think they've also bought views on one of the videos. And now what that does to the YouTube algorithm, when you go and buy those high quality views, those bots only watch your video for a second. So you've just fucked your video. It will never get pushed ever. They're fucking idiots.
Yeah, their podcast is shit. It's like watching a fucking Facebook Live or a freaking Facebook fucking whatever, and it's like watching a TikTok Live or whatever, you know. They're not talking about anything in their videos. No. They're just out there just like they're on a live call on TikTok.
Oh, Kat was kissing Dinesh's ass too the entire time. And there's like a bit of this thing called comb filtering going on. I don't know what the fuck's going on with her audio. She needs to sort that shit out because it's very hard to listen to.
Yeah, her voice is just annoying as fuck. Tax.
Fucking idiot.
And that other chick that calls me bro. I'm just like, shut the fuck
Oh, I heard about the meetup too, the conservative meetup, and a boyfriend showed up with a bulletproof vest on. Like, Kat's this big fucking star. Like, fucking pull your heads in, you idiot. You're on Children's App.
Yeah, no one cares about you like that. You ain't that important.
This whole nonsense going on right now is more than just, and people might wonder why we're doing this. Because we can't expose or say anything about them on their platform. You say anything about them on TikTok and your account's gone. This platform, they can't touch you. They don't have any power here. But the reason why we're doing it is because what they are doing is dangerous. It is not just that we don't like them, or they're just mean, or they have their own point of view and we don't like it. This what they're doing has cost a few people their lives, and a lot of people their livelihoods for no reason at all. And they're continuing to do it. It seems as though they're doing it unhaltered. They just keep going. No one stops them. These people have millions of followers. Millions. Imagine
combined total.
Imagine the reach that they have into people's lives that they don't like.
Yep.
And if they end up not liking some people and they consider them dispensable, This is the kind of stuff they'll do too. They'll start with the children,
Mhm.
and then they'll go to the spouse and hope that the person kills themselves.
You always tell people, man, I'm not homicidal. I'm not suicidal. I'm homicidal. I'd kill you before I kill myself. So, you can try with me. It's not gonna work. You can call the cops. I know all the cops here. I know the sheriff's department here. I know everybody here. This is a small ass town. So call them. It doesn't matter. Nothing's ever gonna happen. But I already know who's already made all the calls, man. All the people that made the calls on me, that made my life a living hell for that month. I already know. I already know who you are. I already got all your information. I know your names. I know where you're from. But I've never put out anything about you. I'm just holding it. I'm just holding it. That's it.
I think these trolls need to sort of understand that, like, 90% of the shit that I get given to me, it happens in the background. It never makes my videos. Now, the people that are really behind going after Dinesh and Sav, and now it's going to be Kat and Tex, they're not on TikTok. They really put the savage in savage. So it's going to get fucking biblical. So at some point. So I am warning them. And I have been warning them for a while, and they still want to play around. And I spent a lot of time finding out who these people fucking are. So
here's my commitment for this platform. And this is going to be from going forward. I know that Bro and Jaylee will 100% agree with this move here. If we hear of any of these trolls doxing anyone, you will be doxed on this platform. If we hear and see you doxing anyone, you will be doxed. And we will do the exact same method you use. Any wellness check on children, we'll make sure we have it on your kids first too. And not just that, we'll make sure the police know that you have been responsible for the murder of someone else. That way, your children can be removed from you as well. You want to play this game? Let's play. Let's play. It's officially begin. This is round 1. If any of you, and that goes for the towel head, the pale monkey named Savannah, and anyone else on that platform that comes forward and doxes people they don't like and includes their children, you're next. You're next.
Yeah.
The same measure you use on them, we're going to use on you.
have you been watching what's been happening to Sam like the last week? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's in here too. Sam's in here. Yeah.
How they're weaponizing her mental health, her late
Mhm.
husband, all that sort of shit. They're trying to push her to take her own life. This is what they're doing. They're doing it intentionally. And that cat released a video showing her when she was in the military in Afghanistan. And then she's making this fucking video where she's smiling the entire time. It was so disingenuous, where she's saying, oh, she saved our country and so we could do this and all this sort of bullshit. She's a fucking horrible person, that fucking cat.
Yeah, somebody needs to rip all her teeth back and get the fucking refund for all the people that helped pay for her teeth. I would get a refund. Every tooth you paid for, I would rip that shit out her fucking face and let her walk around toothless like she was a meth head stripper.
I just don't understand it. I don't get it. I'm baffled that people
Josie Campbell
come here and defend it
as well.
Josie Campbell, this
fucking dude.
Yeah, they come on here to defend the kind of behavior that all these people are doing. I want people to understand this. This is how bad. If you still are defending, this is what you're defending. You're defending individuals that have no problem watching someone kill themselves. You have zero problem watching children become orphans. You have zero problem watching those same children go into a CPS system where they can be abused by other people. You have zero problems watching those children grow up to abuse other people because of them being in the system of CPS. And you have zero problem with bullying. So
CPS,
we're bullying.
CPS can be very corrupt, by the way. I'm working on a video at the moment about that, where they're taking kids off people with money so they can basically pump more money back into the system because they got to go hire lawyers, they got to go to court, and all this sort of shit. So I am working on that at the moment because there are some rogue fucking agents working for that agency. So yeah, when you're fucking weaponizing CPS against these people, you don't know what that fucking CPS agent's going to be like.
It's true.
And the reason I know this too, because the woman I'm talking to accidentally got given the file because she's covered in tattoos. And so when she dressed up for court, she had her kids taken off her. She covered all that shit up, you know, did her hair nice and wore like a nice suit. And they handed her her actual file. And she could see how they took her out of context. And she had recordings from within her house where the CPS agent was going, oh, it's a really nice place. But in the file, she was saying she was living in squalor. So she really took it to him. But yeah, there's a few little issues I've got to work out there because, yeah, it's sort of government stamped documents and shit.
Yeah, so anybody that sees videos of these clowns, Kat, Tex, Dinesh, anyone, running their fucking mouth about this podcast,
Let us know.
Just screenshot it, send it to us, send it to myself, Marlon, Feud,
It ain't gonna
Jaylee.
stop us. It ain't gonna stop us though.
It ain't gonna stop us though. It just gives us more content, you know. And it kind of let them know that there are people watching. So just let us know if you see anything. Screenshot it, send it to all of us. We all have each other's information. We'll share it to each other, and we'll just start building shit. You know, that's the goal. And our goal is to expose these people.
Two can play this game.
Yep, we can play the game too. We're not scared. I mean, the cops knocked on my door so many times. A good thing that I know all the cops here, that I know all the sheriff's department, so I'm good. But a lot of people don't. They don't have that luxury.
Yeah, this is their tactic.
Mission Dragon.
And we're done trying to make them win. We're done letting them win. Let's put it that way. We're done letting them win. This is not even a matter because I have kids. I mean, the only one I'm really worried about is the 7-year-old because the other ones can take care of you. If you remotely try to come after you, you're not gonna have a very good time. I'm just letting you know now. If you're not gonna have a good time, they're worse than me.
Hell yeah,
they're worse than me. Verbally, they will light you up verbally. Okay, just to be very careful going after my kids. I wouldn't try it, but much less mentioning them. Then you include me. I'm the last person you want on your trail. This is a message for Dinesh and anyone else that might see this video. If I see or hear of a video of you mentioning anything to do with one CPS or my children, any glove that I have in my house will be automatically burned. And I will find you. This is not even a threat. This is a promise. If you mention anything to do with my kids, I will find you. I want you to understand this. In any video you make sure you address me. Mention CPS once. Anything to do with my kids, I'm finding you. And you're going to really have a reason to want police to be intervening. I just want people to be clear about this. I don't play. You can attack me all day long, call me anything you want. You can even call me a bad parent. Do that. Call me a bad parent. But even remotely hint at sending CPS out to my home, you have included my children in that, and I'm going to find you. I hope we clear enough. Whoever screen recorded, I hope you screen record that part. I'm going to find you. And when I do find you, it's on site.
Facts.
On site.
And if you fuck with his kids, I'm going to be right there with him wherever he wants to go. I guarantee that. On site.
And I don't think many people understand what on site mean. On site don't mean I walk up to you and say, hey, you remember what you said? It's on site. I ain't saying nothing to you.
Yep.
There ain't no words exchanged. There's no words exchanged. It's just out of the blue. It's like the shadow just shows up and disappears.
That's right.
Bam. On site. So
that's on site.
It behooves you to not do that. And if you do it to other people, this is our version of on site.
Hey, Feud, you live in west or east?
East Coast.
No shit.
South Wales, yeah.
South. So you live south. Okay. Man, I
Well,
want to go
kind of.
there.
It's East Coast. Yeah.
But it's
How long of a flight is it from the United States to where you are?
Fucking 24
hours.
hours. Why I don't go there. It's too far.
23, you said? A full day?
Yeah.
full
The
fucking
stopover.
day.
I want to
stopped
do
over
it.
in Tahiti the last time I went there, which was like 05. I went to New York and Boston. My friend was playing rugby there. So I visited him. Albany, New York. And we went up to Boston, and a lot of the players were actually cops. And I was very surprised at how, I'm not going to say corrupt, but some of the shit they were telling me they were doing to people, I was like, holy fuck, you can get away with that? Like, yeah.
That's true.
I might have to I might have to come visit, but isn't Australia like under severe lockdown kind of stuff still? In your
That's fucking bullshit.
Hey, Marlon,
Okay.
look.
So you're
look.
good to go. I can come anyhow. I don't need to have vaccination to come there.
No, no, you don't.
Okay,
No.
good.
All right,
We
Marlon,
don't talk
listen.
about COVID now.
All right, Marlon, look. I
Mhm.
don't have my son next Christmas because it's every other Christmas. So if you want to go for the winter time next year, we can go for like 5 days.
To
And
Australia?
our
You have
winter
a
is their
passport.
summer.
You
in
have a
Australia.
passport, right?
Not yet. No, I haven't gotten it yet.
God dang it! Get your fucking passport, man.
I ain't got nowhere to go, man. I don't know.
Well,
I don't
just
want to. I
get
don't
it
go
just
home.
to get it. It lasts
Nah.
10 years.
Nah, I'll get it this summer, but I have no pressure
Oh my
rush to get
god!
it.
Nobody has a passport, man. What the fuck?
I'm not the passport bro, man.
All right, Fued Junkie. If
I'm
I
not-
have to take a trip, I'll take
Yeah,
a
come down,
5-day
man.
trip
Play
out
around.
there, and I'll fly to South Wales. And I'll be like, hey,
They're gonna
bro.
mistake you for an Aborigine, man. Don't go.
No, that's what when I worked with the Australians and when I was in Iraq the first time, they was like, hey Mike, hey, they call me Mick. My name is Mike. They always call me Mick. They was like, hey Mick, you look like a fucking Aborigine. I was like, what the fuck?
You do. You got that look.
Well, my Aboriginal friend watches your podcast now.
You see, they feel a kindred spirit, man.
He hates Dinesh too. He's like, that guy's a fucking fraud.
Somebody needs to whip his ass. I'm telling you, that day is
I
coming.
should just fly there and we'll go film the podcast outside Dinesh's house. I mean, we're not
Like
breaking
seriously,
the law.
like it happened with Junkie. Like Junkie said, Marlon, didn't Junkie tell you to pull up and Blaze pulled
He
up?
said he was gonna pull up.
That's right. Yeah.
Blaze whip.
He
beat
said
the
he was
brakes
gonna
off
show up
his
at
ass.
my house. I told him where I was. I told him how to find me. Okay, I'm gonna explain something to people. I'm black in a town that's not a whole lot of black people. We probably got 2% black people here, 3%, if that, if we're lucky. And I'm known in the town. People know me. Not just know me, but they know me. Okay. I told him where my house was in comparison to the only Lowe's in the city I am. I told him. He ain't showed up yet. I don't know why. I don't know why.
You got to offer Genty some of that bisexual booty.
Nah, fam. Nah, fam. If you're gonna threaten me to come and beat me down, and I say, okay, let's do it. I told you where I'm at, and I'm waiting. You said that you were the one that's gonna, show up. So if that's what you're gonna do, then show on up. I mean, I got no problem. I mean, I might look like I can't fight. I know I look like, weak and soft, and as some people might say, I look sweet.
You know that kung fu Leroy.
I know
shit.
enough. I know
Yeah.
enough. I know enough to not die in a fight. Let's put it like that.
Well, I did a
know
video
enough.
supporting Patrick Genty. See, I don't know the fucking dynamics between people, but he was a victim of Savannah. Like they were.
No, he wasn't no victim.
It's very murky, this thing. Like there are real victims, but some aren't.
No. Here's why he's not a victim, because he does the exact same crap to everybody else. He put another black dude's family, like every one of their family members, their entire address in a video. And I mean children's in the homes, he puts their address and name, full address of every one of his family members on TikTok. And told people to go pay them a visit. Anything that happens to Genty from here on out, he deserves. And I mean anything.
Well, see, Dinesh and Savannah, not everything they do is like bad. Like some of the shit that I've watched Savannah do, I was actually laughing along with the people. I can see why they like it, but I know too much of what's happened in the background. where they've targeted like innocent people for no reason just to protect their own egos. But yeah, they're not always wrong. And I think this is this is what their supporters have a hard time understanding. Like, if they're going to be judge, jury, and fucking prosecution, it's like, well, shouldn't they be held to the same sort of standards?
They should.
Like, when you get it wrong,
they should.
yeah, they don't admit it.
Yep.
But it's always rules for thee, not for me kind of deal with these
Yeah.
people.
That's what they play.
I'm just glad I look easy to beat up. That's all. I like that. You see, unlike bro, when bro has that mean face, it's scary. I don't have a scary face. And I like the fact, you see, Feud don't look like he got a scary face either. Neither does Jay Lee.
Baby face.
But I
But
bet
he's
you that
fucking
Jay Lee,
Australian, man. They
I
fight.
bet you he probably got a didgeridoo and a boomerang. They're gonna beat you down with both of them. You gonna play the
Australians fight.
didgeridoo while beating you with the boomerang. You know? Here's an Aborigine guy sitting on the. Why you fall out in the corner?
Well, see, a lot of my friends over here, they fucking connected to bikies and shit, so no one wants to.
Oh,
play
that's
around
even
with
worse.
it.
That's even
So,
worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a bandana. I think that's
I'm
what it
here.
is. It's the
Come and
bandana.
try it.
It's that bandana. People are afraid of that bandana, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, this one?
Yeah,
What's up with the bandana?
it's thuggish, man.
It.
It's thuggish.
Oh,
See, if
no, I'm not a
Dinesh,
thug.
if Dinesh lived in Australia, I did see Danny say something about this a while ago. He would have been handled already.
Long
Would
ago.
have had bikies rock up.
There
to
are
his
many
house.
places on the earth
All-
that wouldn't continue.
No, you can't fucking talk about people's family
Yeah,
and people's
that's true.
kids if you don't like them online. Just attack them if you want, but leave their fucking family and their kids out of it.
Sam said she got her.
What's that weird ass video, Dinesh? I got my chocolates. You got your chocolates. Of course you have your chocolates, Sam. Army Sam. That's Army Sam. Of course you have your chocolates.
That's
A
too
lot
funny.
of ex-service people are bikies. It dates back to like fucking after World War II, I think. They came back from the war and they or it was either that or Vietnam. It was one or the other, and that's where the bikies sort of originated from.
That's for you. Feud. Do you wash your back for years?
I haven't thrown a boomerang in years.
At any point that thing could come back and just what happened?
But they
You
do
realize-
like in the bush, like they've got their own laws, sort of thing. So like if you're a fucking child predator, they will send you to jail, but when you get out, you get fucking speared. My friend was telling me about it.
Holy
They will
fuck.
fucking spear you, the Aboriginal community, if you're a predator.
Mm-mm-mm.
So I'll drop Dinesh out there, I think.
So it's one and done.
Yeah, don't fuck around.
You know, if you ever had a wish, if I can wish every dirty motherfucker in the world to get dropped off on a planet or on an island, I'd be like, drop them off on an island where they eat humans. Boom. I snap my finger and let these motherfuckers survive on them, bitch. Fuck
You
'em.
know, Feud. We have I found a Dr. Phil episode on his the way he skewed it. He has 1 million views on it.
Who, Dinesh?
Yeah, on his Dr. Phil one. He clipped it up right to make him look like he was the victim.
Oh.
Yeah,
Typical.
picking on a Middle Eastern man again. How dare they?
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali. Fucking save behind your
Muhammad.
friends.
Jihadi put Muhammad Ali.
Jihadi Ali.
Jihadi Ali.
Clockboy 2.0.
I ain't scared of Dinesh. I done faced his boys 4 times. I ain't scared
No,
of that shit.
so here's the question.
They lost
though.
every time.
Here's the question though, like so now that we have this established, like what do we do moving forward from here to ensure that not only can they face real retribution, like what are the steps that we need to take to ensure that happen? Because these can just be trite, we're all big boys type of rhetoric, but we have to follow through.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, the legal action's taking place in the background by much smarter people than I am. I play a very small role. I think what we can all do is just fucking crush them when we see them online.
That's
Troll
it.
the fuck out of them.
You can socially
They're
destroy
stupid people.
anyone, man.
They're very easy to
I know,
fucking
it-
troll too. As soon as they get angry, you've won. And this is
Right,
when
but
bullies
what I'm more talking about is there has to be more of an impact. I mean, social media will only take you so far. Like there's not a whole lot of
Petitions.
trauma. Yeah,
Oh, Mel's
Like-
bill. Mel's bill needs to be
Removal
pushed.
petitions as well. Get them off the platforms.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Jay,
may not
go ahead and
work.
talk about
What
Mel's bill.
people
Feud.
really taking them on, and this is what we don't see because there's so much rivalry between people. So when someone does stand up to them, sometimes people who used to support them and don't like Dinesh will actually attack that person. Like, people need to really bury their rivalries and support the cause, because it all stems really from Dinesh and Savannah, and it's just trickled down to idiots like Kat and Tex who try to sort of fucking repeat what they're doing because they think they're going to gain a large following. Drama Talk's not popular. It's not. People really need to fucking leave it and start doing actual content.
So, can you break down a little bit before we close the Mel's bill thing? What's that about?
yeah, I've never heard.
Oh, look, I don't. They're trying to pass. From my understanding, I don't know a great deal about it. I didn't speak to the person who's helping write it, but my understanding is that the authorities over there need a warrant to access the back door to these social media platforms, and I think they're trying to circumvent that. Sam knows more about it. If she can comment on it.
Yeah, I'd like to know what exactly it entails. Is it a matter of
Well, you can find the trolls basically who are pushing people to take their own life. Like, we've got the screenshot messages where they were intentionally targeting Mel. They wait till she looked like she was a bit weak, and then let's hit her now. That was that Josie Campbell. Hell's Bells is another one. She does pathetic TikToks where she looks menacing into the camera with fucking heavy metal playing.
With her eyelashes out here.
Like, what? Who the fuck do you think you're intimidating? Like, seriously,
No one.
I really have never heard of any of these people, to be honest. It's like, this is all.
You know
new
who
news to
Hell's
me.
Bells is. If
No,
you
I
ever
don't.
looked. She has these long ass
Yeah.
eyelashes.
There
She
you
always looks mean. She's always like,
Sam's talking about that bill now.
yeah, here's
I mean,
Sam.
I got a lot of fucking shit going on at the moment. I wasn't able to actually get stuck into it, but I'm going to push it.
Okay. Has it? How far has it gotten though? Is it like in?
I think it's only just started. They've only just started sort of doing. I think they're still writing it. That's my understanding.
Okay.
See, here's
okay.
here's
So
my
you're
thing,
writing
though.
it. Okay.
Here's my thing, though. When you say anti-bully, what does that mean? Because I really am firmly under the belief that people do need to be bullied, because that's how you grow. Because you've been opposed and you're not as great as you think you are.
Look, I don't think it's just doing like a standard clapback video. You know, like, you're wrong because of A, B, C, and D. Like, these people are taking it real world. You know, they're contacting employers. They're harassing people's family and friends who are completely innocent. If somebody sticks up for their sister, like this guy recently, they start looking into his background. Like, he was just like, she's not racist. We grew up in like a black area and blah, blah, blah. And then Savannah's there showing his criminal record. I was like, what has that got to do with anything? So they're just taking it way too far. And they basically greenlight the harassment and stalking of these people. And they're all fucking mentally ill. They're supporters that do this. And there's really not that many. And I know who most of them are. And I've told them, if you get someone killed, I am handing you over to the authorities over there. And I might drop a video on you. So they're fucking idiots.
We can't let this continue. Like, it can't continue. This has come to a it's gone past banter and verbal feuding to intentionally trying to go to people who are hurt into a place of permanent harm. And that we gotta step in and do something about that. That can't continue.
That's right.
And the more we realize that we have that kind of power, whether it be from bills or in retaliation with our own on a different platform, we have to do something. And I think this is the first part. People who may not think that this is an option or a good option, It's the option we got. Until Mel's bills passed, this is the only option we really got.
And
I think
and
people
here's the thing
need.
on Mel's.
Sorry, you go.
Oh, here's the thing on Mel's bill. We all have to push it.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of us talk a big game. If we're not out there pushing it, it's not going to help push the bill. You know, because everything is social media based.
Okay. So Sam, when you get it going, I need you to send it to me, and I'm going to run it by someone else that I work with to see how much traction we can get behind it. It would be a good thing if you can let us know when you have it mostly done, so we can get it moving. When we get it, because I'm gonna see if I'm gonna talk to Corey about it and see if we can get it, see if we can get it pushed. But we'll have more traction too by next week, and if you have it up and running, even on this channel, we can get it some info out there. So,
What I was going to say earlier, I think people need to understand that a lot of these people are fucking compulsive liars. They'll make these videos where they look into the camera and they look all serious and shit, and they're just lying. And they're showing like fake fucking messages, all sorts of shit. And people believe it. People on their side are like, well, I've seen the proof. You haven't. It's just some dickhead like this Josie Campbell laying on his bed, fucking trying to look hot, doing fucking TikToks. So you fucking moron. That's what they do. They lie. They'll blatantly lie to their audience, and it's still just shitty entertainment, in my opinion. Go and find a fucking better hobby.
it's not even good entertainment.
It's not popular.
No.
At all.
Hopefully Wednesday, guys, we'll have a whole new intro. We'll have a whole new logo, same but more. And we'll make sure we get. We'll have a whole lot more people in the room. We're about to take a whole different step here on Savage Patriots. We're going to have more reach. And for those of you who are on our YouTube channel, share, like. If you're on Facebook right now, it would help if you have not yet. Go to sub to the channel. I'll drop the link here in the chat so you guys can have it. Sub to the channel. We need to get to a K. Our goal is right now 1K. We are at 345. We need to get to a K. That's our I would say we're gonna put this goal by May.
Come on, you guys can do it.
I think that's a feasible goal to get to 1,000 by May. If we can get to 1,000 by May, we'll be in good shape. We're trying to get this thing to where we have a political voice. We stand up for 2 people and 4 people. If you're on Facebook, please sub to the channel. That's the first thing you do. And when you sub to the channel, share it, like all the videos or dislike them, whatever. Just interact with the video to get the algorithm boosted for it. If you guys have not subbed to Mr. Fued, I'll drop his link next. If he's your cup of
the word needs to get outside of TikTok. People outside of TikTok don't know what the fuck's going on. Even people in TikTok, because it's so big. There's so many different niches.
That's right.
People who come to the game late and they see what they're doing can see what they're doing. Like it's, only people still hanging on are fucking mentally ill people who refuse to look at the actual facts. So we do need to, this is why I love it when they go on Dr. Phil. Savannah was on the Daily Beast because people will go and look at her and they'll realize she's full of fucking shit.
That's right.
I just want people to understand why we're doing what we're doing here on this particular episode. This is not all we're going to be doing. But this is something that for all of us, we have been either on the receiving end of or have seen our friends on the receiving end of. And you can't retaliate to these people on TikTok. It's not possible. They have the power there. And the most we can do is to take it off platform, which is why I'll have it also on Rumble. That's why I have it on Rumble. To make sure we can say what needs to be said. The links aren't showing up. Not sure why. It says it's going through. Let me see. It's on Tell It Like It Is. Okay, so it's not getting posted to my Facebook. I got you. I'll put both links on my page later.
Is Catalea, did you contact me once about having your Instagram account taken? No, Twitter account, I think it was. You look
Some
familiar.
account. So we'll have next week. I think what's gonna probably end up. We still have to get a meeting together, guys. By the way, we got to
Yes.
discuss the next step. You guys free after this show?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't run
I ain't
off,
doing
Mike.
shit.
Don't run off, Mike.
I ain't running off
We'll have to have a deep dive conversation about stuff.
about
But for
something.
the rest of y'all in the comment section, we'll catch you guys on the Wednesday of next week, same time. Topic unknown yet, and I want to thank Fued for being here and for all
Thank
the
you,
work
sir.
you're doing in the
Thanks for having me.
background and doing the kinds of videos you do about these idiots. It's
Well, some big things are happening in the next couple of weeks, so I'm going to give you some info.
yeah,
Hell
that'd be
yeah,
good.
I can't wait.
When you get an update, when you do an update, let us know.
Yeah,
Let
we'll
us
do.
know so we can spread that too.
She says she does Twitter. Hold on. Catalina?
No, she said I
Catalina?
don't do Twitter.
Yeah.
It was somebody else. They had their Twitter account hacked by fucking Dinesh.
Fucking Dinesh.
We will catch up in a week or less than a week. It's 5 days.
Yes.
Thank you guys
Like,
for
share,
being
comment,
here.
subscribe, y'all.
Like, comment, subscribe, and we will
Share.
catch you guys. No, don't need to share nothing. Don't even share. Just keep it to yourself. That's a lie. Don't keep it to yourself. Share.
Help us beat the
Share.
algorithm.
Do what they say. Share, like, share, subscribe, and we'll catch up with you guys next week, Wednesday. Okay, folk. Y'all have
Later,
a grand
guys.
rest of the day. Peace.
Savage Patriots.